Welcome back, guys. Here we go with another 2v2 Fresh and Bunky. Recording another one here today, recommended by Fresh. We got James here as the Ethiopians, going Archers. Good start. We got Tom as his Bulgarians. Playing Bulgarians quite a bit lately, which has been nice. Doing pretty well with them. Let's see where we go. We got scouting going on, and they're facing off against Skrugeka as the Huns. And then lastly, C. Dudas 17 as Italians. See how this goes here through Dark Age. Fairly open maps on the front. Like New Arabia really seems to have the open maps quite a bit. Might fast forward here a little bit until we get to some warlords. Should start seeing them after 3 or 4 on wood. That's what I'd hope. Some 2 out there. Let's also switch that back to regular speed and go back here to idle TC. Ooh, doing a good job. Gives us nice fill lead right off the bat here. Let me switch back over to Tom. Do we have? How does that feel? Even extra slow. There we go. Scouting around. Noville. No Borlor yet. Alright, we got 4 on wood. James going for a boar. Tom going for a boar. Let's see how this goes. Looks like Tom's going to get there first. Ooh! Had to hit him twice. Left too early. Sometimes you got to wait that first bit. Let's see how the boar lowers. Ooh! Save the sheep. Great timing here. I think that Ville's going to get out without much hit. Having him up against the TC isn't the greatest. Ooh! We go. Works out well for both of them. I think both of them just decayed out the sheep, but we do get some idle TC time. I always end up doing that right as I'm luring boars, focus on not losing a Ville, and then I idle for longer than 1 Ville. So I could have just lost the Ville and produced, but regardless. Alright, we got Tom coming in here with a mill on berries. Right here on the side. James putting his mill on here. I love it when the berries are like this. I put it right in the opening just so it can go all the way around it. Good either way. You can be a little safe in there regardless, but we got, okay, 2 on 3. We should be going for another boar here for Tom. Ooh, while scouting the enemy base. Got James going for another one too. Ooh, I would not. I would make sure I drop off with the Ville before I go, just in case you lose them. You lose all the food. Goes with the 1 hit. Okay, coming back in. We got Tom going out for his soon. Nope, not yet. I would have probably sent out for that next one by now, Tom. James, ooh, good timing. We got the sheep blocking for you. Good lore. Good boar lore. Yeah, okay, here we go. Starting his up his second lumber camp. Good. We still have a 3 Ville lead. Pretty good here. And Tom's out here. Let's see. Oh, saw blue. Now I'd be circling around blue, trying to get an idea where they're at. What's James's scouting? Oh, he's going for. We're going some deer pushing. Oh, I'm sorry. I just came in right as you pushed past the first time. Sorry, James. We're getting a good one here. Yeah, here we go. He's going. Got Tom getting a second boar soon. Tom, get that boar. Oh, look at the deer push. Look at the deer push. See, now if people were watching me, that's when I screwed up. So, oh, James, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm watching. And yeah, I'd do the same thing. Screw it, I'm leaving. Sorry, I caught that one. Tom really needs to go pick up this second board. Does he see it? Did it maybe get? Oh, he went out and searched, doesn't see the boar. I didn't think about that. Ooh, that's a tough part. Brought him back. What might have happened is the boar wandered and you like saw him. I've done that before where I see the boar along the edge. And I'm like, so I see 2 boars. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Send the scout out. And then the boar wanders backwards into the darkness. And I don't see it. But getting some farm down. Make up for that. Probably a good call. Start pulling them in. Quite a bit on berries. I usually only put 4 on berries, but that probably is good idea to make up for the lack of boar too. It's slow food income, but it's at least it's food income. Um, and yeah, still don't even have enough food for dark age upgrade to dark age for feudal age. So probably a good call. Going up into feudal here though, big Vil lead, which is nice, like 3 or 4 Vils. They haven't clicked up yet even, so with James's uptime going into that, idle TC still lower for us. I like that. That's where that's coming from. Ah, Tom gets the boar. Nice. Okay, coming in with it. That'll be, I'm sure when you saw that, you were just like, finally! Oh, we lose a scout. Will you see it? Please don't see it blue. Please don't see it blue. Please don't watch it. Oh, he just clicked the Vils out. Just passing. Ooh, go for this. Go for this guy. Oh, you're almost feudal. Yeah, wait for feudal and go. Alright, what do we got scouting wise? Yeah. Both seem blue. Oh, like green. Do you know green's here? Yeah, you see a 4 stone. Which, there's 4 stones on the wheel, so that doesn't quite tell you. But, we're going up. Ah, and Tom was able to click up 27 Vils. High Vil count. Might be able to turn that into a fast castle. We'll see. We'll see. We got James walling up. Pretty good front of his base here. Pretty open, but I kind of like what he's doing here. You could almost even just funnel him towards your TC and like leave this middle part open, but wall them in towards that. I haven't done much of that, but with the new Arabia, I sometimes like doing that. Oh, did we miss? Oh my gosh, worst of luck too. Right in the darkness. That sucks. Hate it when that happens. But we still looking good. Got good eco going up now. Getting those archers out. I want to see the archers. As soon as you get that archery range down, you want to get it going. There it is. I like going 2 archery range. We'll see 1. Ooh, pinging. Ooh, saw some free lumber camp to hit there. Making sure Tom's aware of that. That's a good call. I like that. I like that. Meanwhile, we got some archers being produced here. Getting that. No military for the other team. Blue's about to hit feudal. Green just getting upgrades. See what happens. Tom getting his upgrades now. See, yeah, we're in a good spot here. I'd be trying to fast castle this after this Vil. Yeah, cancel your next one and just go up. Cancel this one. Ooh, that's what I'd be doing. Oh, you don't have the... We need the buildings. Ah, I didn't even think of that. Yep, okay. Keep it producing. Get your buildings up. It's a good call. I'd have done one on... Yeah, there you go. I do one on each first when I'm trying to rush that up too, because the second Vil only counts as a third of a Vil. Each time you add another Vil, it's only a third of one to the production time of it. So if you split them up, you're actually getting like 2/3 of a Vil extra production. Just in case anyone didn't know that. Alright, we got James here going. Gonna mark it up. Wanting to get that vision of what Tom's up to. Want to get more of them archers producing. Keep it going here, because you've got the 7. See, yes, with 7 on gold, and how many do you have on wood here? 11 on wood, plus your straggler farming. You could get 2 TCs. You could have 2 archery ranges, constant production. You could be, and you got up a few minutes ago. You could have a heck of a ball already. Big thing with the archer civs. I like the production here. Tom going for the big house wall again. I like it. Going pretty safe. It's pretty expensive wood wise. I like getting some farms down. Green scouting around in there. Blue scouting around in the base. They're looking, scouting for their opposite sides. And we're going here. Should be interesting moving forward here. Getting more production. Getting skirms out, which kind of surprising. You don't know that they're going archers. Do we see? Well, we did see an archery range. Archery range on blue side. Is this an archery range? Yeah, 2 archery ranges. So if that's a response to seeing archery ranges from the 2 sides, not a bad call. Saved those Save those sheep that he was trying to steal from you. I like moving forward with the archers. Do we have fletching? Oh, we got fletching and defense. Okay. So James is going in on feudal here. So yeah, particularly too, queuing up skirmishers. I just get archers out because you have the gold. Like food is what you're a little bit low on here. Get those archers. They're going to do more damage. They're going to help you pick off vills faster. But like I said, ooh, and blue hit Castle Age. I missed that click up. Okay, so this will be interesting here. I'll follow this army. Blue's in castle. Are you going to continue to hit blue? I like the idea of going to hit blue here. Rushing up to Castle Age, you know he's not going to have a ton of military yet. Now he'll be producing some, but I'd be afraid of knights. But he's going cav archers. I guess you saw the archery ranges. So let's see this field of view here. Yeah, you did see that coming on the wood line. I love this. I love it. Saw the wood line. Brought the scout with you too. Perfect. Oh. And let's get them vill kills. Yep. Okay. Alright, now here come the cav archers. Gonna take the fight. Even losing, what was that? 6 archers. I'd trade 6 archers for 4 vills like that any day. Oh, and you're actually trading pretty well against the cav archers. He does not have many upgrades on this. Nice. Oh man, didn't even lose them all. I thought you might lose those to the cav archers. They're usually pretty tanky. Meanwhile, at home, fully walled. Have the skirms ready for those cav archers, which is nice, but getting prepped, getting the wall finished. Okay, and I like the feudal pressure. I like that feudal pressure. Come in here. Now you know they're in Castle Age, so I'd be thinking to just go up as quickly as I can. Get wheelbarrow here, yeah, and then try to get. Oh yeah, get some more. Yeah, there you go. You're way ahead of me. Nice job. Getting them farms down. Meanwhile, let me check in on Tom. Tom made it up to Castle Age. Dropped a second TC. Walling up strong. This going big with the houses too. House wall. Don't have to worry about being housed, I guess. Which I usually get housed. Okay, and here comes the pressure. I don't think there's a hole there. So that's good. Blue coming in with the cav archers. He's got his feudal upgrades, but no Castle Age upgrades yet. James still balling up, getting those productions. I love seeing this. Keep producing your military even while you're going here, and then you should be able to click up to castle after like this Ville. Almost even idle a little bit. You probably could. I don't know when to make that call ever. Meanwhile, Tom's got some people knocking on his door, but I don't think he sees it. Yeah. And the cav archers changed their mind. Now this, I'd be starting to get a little worried here. We didn't see it before, but knowing that they went cav archers like that, if he really does keep producing at a 2, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to fight off. Interesting to see. And he shows his hand. Shows his hand to Tom. Be interested in what Tom does here too. Gonna need something with some movement speed to fight off these, because with cavalry like that, try to get some knights out or something with some pierce armor. Get some good pierce armor and try to fight them with the mobility. Bulgarians have pretty good, can get their knights out. So, and James has clicked up to castle like that, going and then keeping up archer production. There we go, and he's coming with the archers and skirms. Coming for Tom. Alright. I kind of like this. Keep the production going at home. Coming to defend. Tom says, I don't want you in here. Because he's going to finish that last house and trap you out. But safe at home. Safe stone walls. It's going to be tough for those cav archers to break through. I'd be looking if I was Tom. Yeah, there we go. Get a castle up in defense. That's kind of a tough part, because they'd have the hill here to treb you down from if they came forward with aggression, but not terrible getting it. The New Arabia just has hills all the way around your base, so I guess it doesn't really matter where you put it. And then what are we getting? Production building barracks. Okay, hoping to work with James's archers and skirms here. That's going to be a little tough against the Cav archers, but we'll see. James gets Castle Age, Thumb Ring, Crossbow, Bodkin. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Dude, that's going to eat up a lot of resources good, and then keep the production of Crossbow going. There we go. Alright, he's trying to attack in here. Yeah, I've been wondering why he hasn't just gone for these attacks, because he could start to peg down some of the houses. And James going in! Gets him off gold. That's big, that's big. You saw all his gold, so we should be able to see here. Do I have James's view up? Yeah, I do. You see the other gold over here. I'd be looking for that. Ooh, careful under the TC. Oh, made it through. Didn't take too much damage. Got the skirms. Oh, going back for the wood line. That's just as good. Just as good. More TCs. Now, here comes the fight here. James has his upgrades. Blue does not have Bodkin Arrow, which is going to be big. Because if we look at the attack, that's 7 attack for them. You have 5 armor here. So they're only doing 2 to your skirms per attack. Okay. Oh, he caught some reinforcements here, but I like this move. Back to the wood line you pinged earlier. We're moving up there. Oh, he's making knights too. Knights and cav archers, that is an expensive composition. Now let's get some damage. Oh, he's not moving them away. And here we go. Get this damage in. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'd be micro this back towards them. You could be hitting more as they move too. If they're like, go and stop, you still, oh gosh, up to 19 build kills. I love it. Meanwhile, 27 Vil lead here. So yeah, now the skirms, get the skirms on the cav archers. Yep. Use the crossbow to attack the knights. Yes, he can't take that fight. Doesn't want to take that fight. And he's going to focus on his knights. But his knights didn't have much upgrades. Didn't need that Castle Age upgrade too. Crossbows are going to do a ton of damage. Getting him off his stone. And I'd be looking over here at this gold here. Looking over at the gold. Meanwhile, what has green been up to? Okay, it seems you got this steady over here. Green is building light cav. Been going for some relics, I guess. He has a monk. Yeah, sending monks out for a relic. If I was blue, I'd be wanting some help here. Come on, green. We've been in Castle Age for a while. Let's get some army out and help. James going. Turning around. Yeah, he might start to be able to take this fight here, so unless you're resupplying soon. Okay, so yeah, crossbows and skirmishers, good comp. Trading. Oh no, he's hitting you on the move. Went back for the other wood line and he was waiting. That's good. Focus the skirms on them. There you go. Still gets awesome value out of this army. Man, that was great value at it. You know, you're losing it at this point. Getting back home and seeing what our next move is. Meanwhile, Tom going with the infantry. Infantry up here. Okay. Long swords. We'll see what blue responds with here. With the numbers Tom has, I think that could even clean up some cav archers. Be a really intense micro to take care of those yourself. Green going for another relic. Oh, he's got this one sitting on it too. He just got them sitting. Might want to bring those home. I forget about that all the time. We got James back. James had put down a second TC, getting some extra farms going. Maybe looking to try to get to Imperial Age. Got his damage in. Got the lead up here, and seeing what we're going. Meanwhile, Tom went 2 TCs. Got his food eco rolling. Going there. Got his infantry up. Oh, and he's in. Oh, he's pushing in here. Now let's see how these cav archers do. I think missing Bodkin. Oh, he got Bodkin. Yeah, these would do some damage, but I think you'd be able to take out a lot. He had quite a few infantry there. He was not. Oh, he starts queuing the cav archers, but I think this is too late. I think you're on him too fast. He needs to micro these away from you. Oh, cleaning it up. Surprising. I mean, to me, I'd be thinking cav archers would be a hard counter here to this infantry. He's losing quite a bit. Yeah, this is what you kind of got to do this like back away micro with him the whole time. to see. But meanwhile, all that does is it gets snipe that monk, gets his focus away from that while you drop the castle over top of this gold. That should range that, I think. Yeah, and so he cleans up that infantry army, but it did some damage. 4 eco kills, took out a building here up here, and I think the biggest thing that push did, although it might not have killed too much of his army, got you this castle, which is great and going to be really tough for him to deal with. Particularly, looking here, click this to imp, and then you got trebs. Click that to imp, build a bunch of skirms and pikes, and then you can just sit and destroy his base, and he's not going to be able to push in on you. I like it. And meanwhile, we have James moving forward. Ooh, mixing some crossbows in with skirms and pikemen. There we go. Oh, Tom clicked to imp. I like it. James getting real close with the resources. Blue nowhere close. So far off from this. The damage. 23 Vil kills. All to him. Yep. Green lost something. Don't know what that was. Oh, and he caught the monk. Did they ever end up getting anything back? I'm gonna make a jump back. 2 relics. Okay, didn't get the third one up there. 4th. And then who has the other one? Tom? Tom, please? Yes! Of course Tom would give me a relic. I appreciate that, Tom. Knew Tom would be looking out. And Tom still going infantry, rolling in with the infantry here. You know, you got that. Got a bunch of infantry going here. You get those free upgrades, and I like this. I like this, getting the stables up. That's what I'd be looking for. Blue, meanwhile, no. Going Rams? His plan's Rams. He sees these infantry, right? Oh, he'll be set up in a good place to defend from that. Now he really needs to try to take your infantry out here. Meanwhile, we got James guarding a relic. Moving forward. Oh, Green's outside his base. Meanwhile, okay, he's gonna defend. Gonna defend this here. Tom still. Them here, pumping out the knights. Yes, love it. Get them knights in there. That's a great tech switch here. He's not making that many cav archers, so you should be able to overwhelm him with knights real easy. Meanwhile, James, does James see this going on? Oh, geez, too much going on here. James does not see it. I'm going to have to keep an eye over there. He's got his army forward to help the push from Tom, but does not see the drop here. Siege work stop. Uh-oh, and the Vil's moving forward. This could be bad. This could be bad. We got long swords, and James... Oh, let's see the Vils die here. What kind of upgrades we got? Oh, we got no attack upgrades on the light cav, so they're not going to be the most effective. But once they kill that first one and engage all over. Oh, and the crossbow. Oh, and it's a massacre. It's a massacre. Opening up the walls to let him in. But is that just going to let the enemy in the base? Meanwhile, Tom attacking with his long two-handed swordsman. Sorry. And James did have crossbows back. Coming here to defend. He's outnumbered, but does have crossbows and some cav archers. Gonna defend. Got the castle here in the back. Gonna defend. Oh, and the pikemen look good too. James bringing his army back, saying, Tom, you're on your own. Never mind. Changed his mind. Did not say that. Said, Tom, I'm here with you. I'm here with you forever. I'm never abandoning you. And the ping from James saying, from Tom saying, James, I need those skirmishers because these two-handed swordsmen won't last too long against the cav archers. Oh, but they're looking good. Killing the Rams, and then the skirms doing the damage on that. Wonderful fight here. Meanwhile, James getting castle dropped. Only 3 Vils, though, so not the most danger at the time. You're sitting here in defense. You're also in imp. You don't see an imp? I'd be getting some trebs out. Get some treb defense here. Treb defense. You've already been teching into... Yes, skirmishers, pikemen. That's the only other thing I'd say here. Build a treb, and then you could be attacking that while he's building it. Wouldn't be able to take it out either. He doesn't have too much cav. And Tom pushing in. The knights looking amazing now. Wonderful switch in there, but still pumping out some of the infantry because you know he doesn't have the military to back it up. And you just be able to take this stuff out. Going straight for the TC. Going for the kill shot. Oh, coming in with more knights too. Love this. Got all that attack upgrades because they affect both your infantry and your cavalry. Love it. Meanwhile, he's like, James, I'm here for you too, buddy. Even though you thought for a second to leave me with your skirms, but you turned around and you stayed with me, so I'm gonna come help you. Oh, blue is getting massacred, down to 38 vills. 38 vills. Built a tower over here. That ain't gonna do much. Meanwhile, the push coming in. I love the skirm pike play here in defense. It's looking really good. Coming in with rams. Yes, in the treb. Oh, you did it. You did it, you beautiful bastard. Love the call. Just have to defend them from those rams, because those do quite a bit of damage to them. But you should be able to take this out with some pikes in here and get Tom to come in and help you out. Meanwhile, at the same time, sitting under this. I love that. Love that play. That's worked on that play before. And then here comes Tom. Tom's like, I got you now. I got you now. Might need to repair this. Will the pikes be able to take that out? That's going to be quite a push here. They're only battering rams, so not the worst. And Tom comes in with the infantry. Overwhelming. Overwhelming. Pushing them up. I don't know what blue is thinking about trade up there, maybe. Coming through with the defense over here. We're at a 50 vill lead, 4 times the military. Love it. Oh, and we got the treb from green. Repairing the castle. Getting the royal heirs, which I think gets your Shotel warriors creation. Oh, that would have been a good defense for the rams as well. Pump out some Shotel warriors real quick, because those are produced so fast and they get that bonus versus rams. But worked out there, just clearing up blue. Blue's getting some cavalry underneath his castle using his last line of defense he's got here. Ooh, scorpions. This could be dangerous. Scorpions could be a tough one here if he actually massed them up, but I don't think he has the time. Just has this one here, but ball of scorpions could be devastating here with the army composition we've got on this side, but not gonna matter. We got the repairs going over here. Got 2 trebs on one. Are we attacking the treb? I think it looks like we're aiming for the treb. Maybe with one or the other. That should be good. And how many Shotels we got here? Oh yeah, run! Oh man, we lost the castle. Surprising. Okay, build another one up on the hill. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. But I'd be trying to get rid of this treb here. That one's bothering you. Meanwhile, Tom prepping the forces for the attack. Blue desperate to take out the trebs, but the defense, the knights, and the two-handed swordsmen got the. Ooh, now you got the melee armor on these two-handed swordsmen. Now he's wishing he had those cav archers, because those cav archers would have helped him quite a bit. But all his production for those cav archers was right here, which you've completely taken over as your own. All right, here we go. Oh, did I miss? I see there must have been an attack over here. When I looked over, we're missing some Shotels. We're missing a lot of army here from James, but he does have the Shotels coming out. We need to get more. We need to get those infantry upgrades too. To fight underneath that castle now that I think about it. But green does not have the army to push yours either, so I don't think it's going to matter. Meanwhile, disrupting the wood lines in the back with the skirms. Wonderful value out of that army. And Tom taking down the castle, coming in for the last production buildings of blue, and he's just exodusing. I'm not sure what his plan is here. I'd be going back to the base of green, but maybe he's like, this Tom guy's taking care of me. I'm just going to go attack James. Oh, and James defending still, trying to take out this treb. The repairs on the this treb war is kind of crazy. And here come the Shotels. Still not extra armor upgrades, which might be tough right now because gold income might be low. Yeah, we're cramped around 1 gold, which could be tough. Clicked on this should go down fast. Perfect. Clean up those vills, and the game is over. Love seeing that. That was a wonderful game to watch. Oh, too much going on almost. Let's take a look around here. So green stayed completely untouched that entire time. He really feels like he could have put more out here. What did he? Yeah, look at this. Look at this floating. Blue spent everything he had. He was floating quite a bit of resources. Meanwhile, you guys were floating too, but I mean the pop was looking big. I mean we could have pumped out more army, but you guys were fighting, so keeping that going's tough. But you were getting use out of all your military. in here. James, Green stayed untouched. Tom stayed untouched. I don't think they ever came in here, but uh, James with the defense, uh, pretty had done really great defense recently. Defending that off, Tom coming in with the two-handed swordsman helped quite a bit. Got his forward production, and then yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd get to see this go down here and destroy all the green, because 7 light cav without any attack upgrades was not going to do much for him. But man, good game here. Take a jump into the stats unless there's anything I'm missing. I did notice one thing. Yes, stole one of these relics. Stole one more of those relics. Love it. Could have gotten that one too. But we all miss relics sometime. I'll have to forgive you. Let's go into the stats. See what we got here. Overall, pretty good for you guys. I love seeing the two high, both scores higher than the enemy team here. Military-wise, probably gonna look at this. Look at this. This is interesting. I love seeing this because this is why I preach aggression. Worse KDs than the opponent. Both of you guys had worse KDs. Lost. Tom didn't lose as many units, but overall you lost more units, like 267 for 66 for them and 309 for you guys. But did it matter? No, because you were going in there. The total unit kills, what it did get you, does it show it in here? Not ignoring the building destructions, which the infantry is going to do well on. Where's the Vil kills? Maybe I just have to go see that back into the, yeah, I'll have to go return to map. Yeah, 64 Vil kills. James lost someone that massacre in front of his base. Was sad to watch, but yeah, you get that aggression, you get the Vil kills, they're stressed out, and you're on the attack. Goes so well. Love seeing that. Army high, yeah. See, you were losing more, but look at this. So much more army. So much more army. Great. Economy wise, Tom picking up some of those relics to get back from him, ended with 2. Great food income from both of you guys. That's awesome. And I think the big story of the game is James's attacks early on blue, keeping this wood production down. Hit wood line after wood line, did not let him get his wood. Even hitting that gold too, reducing his gold income. In the stone, you really kept him down. Wasn't able to get farms up or anything his sons for that. And yeah, the income here, great job. Technology wise, I guess we got up times. James with that fast, going up with feudal age, getting that army up, and that's where you did the damage here. Could have been even probably could get that in even faster, but it worked out so well. You got that army. Blue fast castle didn't have it yet. You fast castle and you just start producing army, but you don't have upgrades usually at that point either. So took out this one, dipped him back down, and kept him down the whole time. Love it. And even as that archer civ, you're just like, yeah, you take your losses, but then boom, you're right back up. You can pump those archers out fast. Love it. And Tom, good fast castle in here. A little delayed with the building as we caught it, but ended up being great here. Getting that big ball of army down here. And pushing forward for James. It's funny watching that. You had that big push, did so much damage with it, and then they disappeared. But then you're just right back up to it. Got a good value out of all your guys' armies. And villager max, James up to 101 total. You made 122 total, and you're at 100 at the end. I think is how that goes. And this was the highest you had at any one point in time. Castles, gun them down and go. And so badly want to see APM, guys. I so badly. If you want to see APM in the next video, be sure to like and subscribe. Support me on my Patreon. Maybe we'll get some APM in the coming videos. But good game, nice work, Tom, James. See you guys in the next one.